Okay, so the cell phone wanted to stop again, but thankfully I was able to save that one. So hopefully in the future I'll be able to save it. I just have to push my kind of flash button and just say, please, 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 please save it, and it actually did. So we'll see if that happens in the future. But I was about to say that I have this Raziel here. I have two of these. Um, And I've already, in my 50 random things video, I talked about this quite a bit. But anyway, so this is him in his spectral realm. So it kind of gives him a clear see-through look. So there's that one there. And then another one right here. And then the one that isn't see-through comes with a different colored one because it's green on the see-through one. And then hopefully you can see that his body is not see-through right there. So this is the material, I believe that's what they call it. Yeah, material plane Raziel. So I'll show you again. There's the solid blue body on the material realm, and then hopefully you can see that that is more of a clear see-through blue. And then this is one that I bought again, impulse buy, rather kind of cool figure too. I'm sure you could use this in some G.I. Joe or any other 3 3/4 inch diorama or something. And it's Mr. Wink there, but I guess they messed up on his head right there. And so you probably can't do it anymore, but it says BPRD official notice. Attention valued customers, due to alterations in the Wink character design that occurred after the development of this action figure, the head is not fully representative of the final design as seen in the film Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. And I believe it's Mizco's goal is to, and that's the company that makes it, is provided goal is to provide you with the most representative product possible, and for this reason we would like to offer you an improved Wink head. Simply send this original certificate along with the original UPC barcode cut from the package and you will receive a free alternate Wink head. And it started shipping in September 1st, 2008. So, that's really great. I know that Hasbro had to do this, I think, for some of the, I can't think of the name, I think it's the AT-T or one of those walkers from the Clone Wars movie. They released some new arm legs or whatever. If some yours weren't working correctly or weren't staying on or something like that. So that's really cool when they go ahead and do that, because sometimes it's not cost effective and Hasbro or whoever won't go back and fix the mistakes that they made. So that's really cool. And then I showed a few of these in my 25thers video, but I found that I had two more of them, and that's the Flight Pod Ram Cycle with Cobra Flight Pod. And when I do a video for this or these two when I can, you'll definitely see it. I do have a few of them. If I didn't show any of them in the 25thers video, there's at least two of the ones that I did not open right there, and it's mostly just because I am such a big fan of that flight pod, and at the time this was the only way to get it. I believe if they're not out now, eventually we're supposed to get Rise of Cobra exclusives, or maybe it's now the Pursuit of Cobra, but it's a individually packaged flight pod, but I believe it's red. I don't think it's that gray kind of color. And then, yay, I did find my other Stingrayer that had not been opened yet. And then I also found another Shark Tooth. And let's see, what else did we find? Oh, I have one of these open, but this is Aries, and I again don't own too many of the DC Universe figures, but this one I had to open just because he's a rather cool looking figure. And it's kind of cool that this guy came out when he did because um, it's kind of, at least I bought this at the same time that the Resolute stuff came out, and so it kind of gives you that look of what they were kind of trying to achieve with, in my opinion, the Resolute Cobra Commander, because that one's kind of Civil War Romanesque type, and that little thing that some people joked is a shawl over Cobra Commander's uniform, which maybe it is, but if they just like that little circle right there, and again, I'm sorry there's not much light in this room, but right there, that's kind of where the Cobra emblem would be on the G.I. Joe figure. So that was cool that this figure was bought by me, or at least probably came out at the same time as that Cobra Commander, because I was able to see the similarities. And then he's got his little skirt right there that can't think of the right name for that, but and that Resolute Cobra Commander has that little skirt type thing too. And then I found another one of my Cobra Desert Assault squads, because I have this one open, that one down there on the bottom, and then somewhere else I have a couple, I think. And then we'll have to go over to this one. And again, the lighting is so bad. But found two more of the Snake Eyes with Timber. I guess these also came with black one, but I only ended up with the gray version. And then we have this pack here, and again, it's so dark. I'm sorry about that. Let's see if we can stand up. So this is the Destro and Shock Blast comic pack. Only got one of these, which is kind of cool because Shock Blast is not really in the colors, or maybe these are actually the right colors compared to the one that he comes colored in the Walmart exclusive, I guess. And then at the time they were calling this the Resolute Destro, but of course we're getting a Resolute Destro, and even right there it shows that you get an exclusive Resolute comic right there, and it's Larry Hanema, just like the other tribute comic packs. And yes, even yet another I can never remember his name. I always want to say Ice Viper, but Snow Serpent right there. And Duke, when he was single carded with his jetpack and the little flag there. Another kind of Resolute comic pack here. And this one is with Tonorat and Storm Shadow. And then I found this, so if you don't have the Shark Tooth or don't want to get it, you can get this comic pack where you get kind of a repainted, I believe, Rock and Roll, a classic comic, and then the Deep Six, but you don't get the, or actually you do. So maybe gosh, I gotta go over here. You do actually get the little pump right there, that black thing right there. So maybe you get it with this one, so you can do the diving, gimmick. And maybe it didn't come with the Shark Tooth. So if anybody has the Shark Tooth and wants to leave me a comment whether or not you do get that tube with it, that'd be great. And then we'll finish this video by saying that you get a tribute cover to the original comic issue. Gosh, they don't show 25, maybe issue 25, and yeah, so right down there it says 25 up there, but then my camera's not going to show up, but it says 25 right there. So you get issue 25 tribute. Okay, on to the next video. Alright, bye.